Well, hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be the general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of April 20th. And a very special thank you goes out to each and every one who is out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for remembering to give my channel a thumbs up when you watch the video, as well as the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing that for me. It is truly appreciated. Right. And starting out with the 8 of Rods. So, standing your ground, making a decision this week on a project, something you wanted to do. This is speedy answer coming back to you. And it's going to require you that you think fast on your feet. You know, there's going to be some swift changes that are going to help you. But you've wanted this, you've manifested this. This is a decision that you sort of thought about for a while, but you never really took action. And well, you know, here it is. It's presented itself again, and you're realizing that the last time that just sort of went away. Now it's not going to be able to because I'm going to act on it. This could all be so for some of you, taking a trip, like by air, going somewhere unexpectedly. And the Strength card, very nice. You know, taming the beast within. You're very strong-willed, and you have courage and passion. You know, you're feeling very in a stable frame of mind, and in turn that helps you to influence others. Once you have that inner strength and you're focused on something, it helps you to portray that out into the world. You know, whether you realize that or not, and people pick up on that. So they're coming to you for advice and help, and you're okay with that. You're accepting that leadership role and quite enjoying it. And the Wheel, yeah, new beginnings, starting fresh new ideas. You know, maybe you're thinking of doing business a little bit different way. You know, something has sparked your imagination to try something different. And you're all about that. You know, this is a good luck card, good karma, beginning of a new life cycle. This is destiny calling, you know, turning point in your life. Things are changing, and you feel almost like it's fated for you. It came around again just for you. So you're drawing on your own strength to make this decision this week. And the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely hard at work. Not afraid to, you know, sow the oats of your own labor. You know, you're hard at work. You're motivated. You're already planted the seeds. Now you're just waiting patiently as you can to see what's going to come back out of it. You know, you're understanding that sometimes it's hard to just wait, but you're holding back. You're in control. You found that strength within yourself. Ooh, and the Knight of Cups. So, you know, here comes Prince Charming. Somebody coming to woo some of yous, you know, offer you that little extra help that you've been, maybe you've jokingly said it, that, oh, I could use a hand to do this or that. And then somebody decided, like, yeah, I can give you a hand, that sort of thing. You know, this could be romantically as well. Somebody coming up to you and going, you know, would you like to go out for coffee? That sort of thing. But you are definitely feeling a little more flirtatious this week, you know, with Prince Charming coming to help you. Or this could be you offering to somebody else, and you're feeling really good about it. And you should. And the Shadow, yeah, you're coming out of the shadows. Stopping stressing over worrying, anxiety, sleepless nights. You have just definitely been in your head trying to figure something out. You know, you want that answer, but when you get it, then you second guess it. And so this has been going on for a while with you, you know, with this decision that you're trying to make. And it's cost you, you know, in many ways dearly, mentally. And you're realizing that, okay, I need to just stop this, get off this merry-go-round, start fresh, take a different perspective on it. So you're stepping more into the light and out of the shadows so that you can not feel so repressed. And the Emperor, yeah, definitely starting to go out and enjoy yourself. You know, you're feeling more emotional, fulfilled. You've taken the leadership role. This is your, you know, you looking at the bigger picture, overcoming challenges, understanding that it's okay. You know, you've nurtured yourself. If this is your career, you're very focused on it. You have something that you have been nurturing and trying to get together and rattling your head about, am I doing it the right way or going the right way? But you're realizing to just breathe that little bit, you know, and step back. Stop trying to, you know, micromanage. Take a look at the bigger picture. Because you're in charge here. And you're okay with that because you are definitely moving forward. You're understanding things need to change. You've taken the steps necessary to begin that. And once you did that, it changed so many things around you. You know, but it helped you to rule your own life. You know, because you're very focused on things going the way you envision them, the way you want them. And that's what you're doing this week. You're in charge of that. You've made some rules. You've drawn, you know, that line in the sand. But the universe is giving you the answer is, yes, you're doing the right thing. Yes, you're going the right way. That sort of answers. So the structure is sound. And the Ace of Cups, beautiful. Look at that. The universe is assisting you for all it's worth. It's giving you the answers. You know, the more energy, efforts, and stuff that you put out, the more it's bringing back. There's more love. There's more passion, commitment. A new feeling of success. You know, for some of you, this could be a new addition to the family. You know, congratulations. You could be a grandparent, a parent. You know, this could be a new fur baby in the family coming in. Or a proposal of marriage. Ooh. But whatever this happens to be coming in for you, it's coming in with love. Pure love. It's given to you with the utmost care. And the King of Swords. Yeah, you're using your head over your heart. You know, you're really weighing the pros and cons on something. You're not just leaping into it. You're being very honest. You're using all the juices in your head. Like, you're making sure that when you make a decision, it's sound. You know, yes, this got your heart a little bit fluttered, but you're reining that in. You're realizing that you are not going to let it get carried away because you want to know what it really is, how it's really going to feel going forward. Now, whether this is in a romance, a new job, you know, but you are definitely thrilled, but you are restraining your over emotions. And the Ten of Rods. So it's finally going to allow you to lay the burdens down, which is beautiful, you know. You don't have to keep putting in all that extra hard work all the time, and people can't expect it of you because you've actually very kindly said, no, I don't want to do that. And you're okay with owning that for a change. Instead of being a people pleaser, you're realizing that you need to put yourself first this week. Just ever so slightly, because you have a vision of what it is that you want. And to everyone else, you already have it. But to yourself, You want a new path. You want to get going in a different direction. And you're letting other people take responsibilities for their own actions and definitely standing your ground in your decision this week. And the Six of Pentacles, yeah, you're learning to let people help you. You know, instead of you always helping others, you're okay with accepting somebody being able to help you as well. You know, you're very giving, and it's time for you to receive. You know, you like to share your wealth, you like to help other people. People really like you. They really do, because you are a good person. You share well, you care, and you're realizing that it's okay. It doesn't always have to be financial saving them. This is you being able to sometimes just give advice, show them the right direction, point them in the right way. And you're doing it from a caring way. Now, this is somebody that's coming back to you and perhaps doing the same for you. Maybe they can see what you can't, and, you know, they're trying to help you. And you're learning to accept it. And the Two of Wands, yeah, looking out to the future. Decision time. Understanding what it is. You got the whole world. And what do you want to do next? You're planning for progress in the future. You want to make some trips. You know, you're discovering new lands. Some of you are leaving home, taking trips, like I said, making trip plans for the future. Maybe there's some part of the world you want to see, or a different town even. You don't have to go flying off across the wild blue yonder to have a good trip. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, finally allowing yourself to put the swords down. No longer hold yourself back. No more thinking negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions. You know, you're letting go mentally as well as physically, and you're stepping into accepting things as they are and still being okay with you moving forward. So you're definitely on a path of helping yourself, setting yourself free, allowing others to show you how they care. Trusting your instincts. Careful reflections before taking action. Insights that come through meditation. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.